So I used to be a massive crypto hodler, but I started trading last week when I realized how powerful this specific price action pattern is right here. And it's basically the good old break previous high, retest previous high, and go to the moon. So this worked in Solana. That's why I'm in Solana. Right over here, we broke previous high, test, and then the test was so good that we went straight up higher from $25 or $30 all the way to $200. Same thing happened with Atom pretty much. Break previous high right here. We go all the way shooting up, and then we come down, test previous high, and then go back up. Same thing as Solana. And you can guess the same thing happened with AXS. This was the previous high back here in February, broke it, and then we come back down, retest it, and that's what launched us to the stratosphere. So the reason why I decided to start trading a little bit and get into Solana and Atom and AXS was because it's doing the same thing it did before right now. So let's look a bit closer on AXS. This is the previous high, and yes, we might not have come down and tested it specifically on this line, but it's kind of doing a very similar thing where we're testing. And even if you look closely over here, we seem to be testing within this very small range the previous high on the body of the candle. Sometimes it's hard to just use the top of these little candles because it's so volatile. So for crypto, I realized for stocks it might be different, but for crypto, using the resistance and support on the bodies of the candles seem to be a little better sometimes. So this is also why I'm bullish AXS. Break previous high, and then we're testing. And historically, that's been a launching pad. So Atom's doing something arguably fuck me. So Atoms is arguably even a cleaner pattern of AXS. Clearly broke previous high, clearly retested previous high, and so that's why I've been accumulating at around the 36, 37 range on Atom. So you just look at what it did previously, and saw it go. Let's see how much it went up by. So from the retest position and all the way to the top, went up 379%. So that's why I've been piling into Atom recently. Solana, everyone's favorite. It's been freaking mooning forever. Break previous high, blah, 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 blah. And we're kind of doing the same thing now. So there's sometimes two layers like this, two layers of previous highs. And what you see here is that we broke the first set of highs, tested the top, retested this old one, and now we're shooting back up. So you can guess what's about to happen with Solana. It tested it over here. Now it's mooning, or I do think it's going to moon. But just like how it tends to retest the bottom previous high again, I do think that we could get up to, like, I don't know, however high we go. But I do believe that we're going to come back down and retest this previous high. And that's going to be where you want to accumulate again. Something that I'm not personally in right now, but I definitely should be, is Matic, because it's doing something similar to Solana did. So 2 layers of highs, broke the previous, see how now we're testing the previous high. Now we have a clear route to all the way over here. So like a trade you might want to get into that I'm hypocritically not getting into right now is getting in right now and then selling it once we hit this spot right here. And that can get you a 34% return. So I just want to give you a larger set of data to prove that this pattern is really, really effective. This is the total market cap of all of crypto. This is the weekly chart. This is back in July or August of 2020. And you see how there's 2 set of highs, similar to what we've been seeing the past couple charts. Test the resistance of the previous high, test, and then use it as a launch pad to go even higher. That's what we did in Ethereum too. This is the previous high from the last market cycle, all the way back here in 2018. We broke that high, we shot up, we came back down, tested, and then that was a launching pad. Same thing with ADA. ADA is actually doing something pretty similar, and I have a shit ton of ADA. Well, actually, I shouldn't be saying that. I don't have a lot of ADA. And this is the previous high. We broke above it. Test. We've been testing literally this support line for months. And then it's a launching pad. to go way higher. And so now this is a little tricky. I would still argue that this is kind of like a previous high zone right here. And you can argue that this is like a test, that we've been doing another one of those previous high tests for the past couple weeks. So I think now would be a good time to get into ADA too. So in all, crypto market's pretty bullish. I'm in Solana, I'm in Atom, I'm in AXS, I'm in ADA, ETH, and Bitcoin. Let's see how it goes. And, if I lose a lot of money, you can make fun of me in the comments. I don't care. See you guys next time. Hope you guys like and subscribe, and see you later.